Hello and welcome to Final Boss Fight. My name is Geoff, and tonight I'm going to be playing some Elite Dangerous. It's going to be a pretty chill stream, do some exploration, making my way back to the bubble. Hopefully we'll see some things still on the way. Maybe not, we'll see what happens. We normally be playing trailers at this point, but we are... Hey AG, how are you? All caps. Hello and welcome. So we normally be playing trailers at this point, but we are just in the process of revamping our trailers, so they'll be back shortly. In the meantime, I thought I'd play some of this and see how we go. You need to sell it more. I'm working on it. It's a thing that is being worked on. If we have a sound clip of AG saying hello and welcome, we'll play at the start of every stream. It'd be great. That'd be great. Anyway, so let's see where we currently are, because I need to plot a route. So that would be a good thing to do, to see where we are. So this is where I'm trying to get to. And just for context, so over here is where I currently am, near the Galactic Center. Go full John. I can't go full John on you. And over here is where I'm trying to get to. And yeah, it's a long way. I'll go through several galactic sectors to get to that. Tells me how. Should be telling me how far I've got to jump. I've got to jump. Still going. Or have they changed something? No, it's still plotting the route. I've got to travel 19,000 light years to get to my destination. Don't be me, I'm me. No one could ever be you, John, that's the thing. And we're still calculating our route. This is what happens when you try to travel a long distance. It really takes a while to get to plot the route. But yeah, we are going a ways. 19,000 light years and no services on the way. Hope you went to the bathroom before you left. I think my ship comes fully equipped with a bathroom, or at least a hole to the outside. Yeah, one thing you do notice is as it's trying to sort your journey out, it does slow up quite a bit. And this is where I'm trying to get to. Let's jump out a bit. Are we nearly there yet? We barely started. No, you can't stop for the bathroom. You should have stopped before we left. What is going on over here? Oh, is this the new training stuff they've put in? So the game Frontier recently put a load of training missions in, and I think that's this area. Or is this could be the starting area, actually. There's a new starting area, so if you're just starting out, like some people we know, R.I.P. little chef, that's where you can go. But for me, oh, it's still plotting the route. Now I need to remind myself, do I need to do anything in this system before I leave it? I've not yet mapped this planet, so while we're waiting for that, I have some things to map in this planet, in this system. I need a wee, I'm hungry, I want a juice. Go to the recycler then, go to the ship's recycling system. Let's spin up the frameshift drive.
Frameshift drive charging. 4,
AG might have had a road trip experience in real life. Would that be as the driver or as the passenger, the one wanting the wee? 510 jumps to my destination. Pull down a bit. Probably both. Friendship dive. That's cool. So what else have we got on this ship? The Raven Strike. I'm still elite in explorer. I haven't really done much for the others yet. So I'm competent in combat, which is a laugh, and a dealer in trade. And helpless in CQC, because I've done nothing in CQC. Modules, looking through all the modules. Don't want to overshoot this. Let's go in. This new control, I recently got a new control pad for this because my other one was kind of giving up, being a bit annoying. So I got a new controller for this, and it's actually working quite well. So yeah, investing something in this game. Here we are. I don't know how you Mariuk IXL C75055-1. Can I remember how to do? There we are. So let's start shooting planets. One probe there, one up there, one down there, and there. I'm hoping this is a high metal content world. I didn't check. It's good. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 worlds. There we go. I'll get money for that. All these planets I'm scanning I'll get money for. And do I get the first mapped tag as well? Oh, I get the first discovered and the first map tag as well for that. That's even more money. That's cool. My name will forever be on these planets. Let's go to the next one. So yeah, it's going to be a long scenic trip. First, indeed, first. I really do a tweet about this, try and promote this thing a bit. We're live now with Dangerous. And join the party. It's useful doing this while I'm busy flying to the next place. Nope. That's the one. I can't spell tonight for any reason. No, not live, it's live. John, you have to change the name, I can't spell the name. Frontier developments. Do. Like and retweet. There we go. Let's have a look at this ship while here. I'll never get tired of looking at this ship. Which is a thing of beauty. That's this. The seat back here. Sorry, where's the seat back here? That's where John normally sits. Only he's not with us tonight. Oh. Get back quickly before I overshoot the planet, before gravity takes over. Sort of. Right, let's map this one out. Should be close enough. Still out of range. There we are. We just popped into range. Still quite a way out. This will be fun. Need some precision marksmanship to shoot this planet. As I'm exploring these, I'm looking for high metal content worlds, metal rich bodies, water worlds if there are any, and if we're very, very lucky, we get an Earth-like world,
Surface scanned. 5.
which is super big bucks.
Surface scan complete.
There we go, next one. Let's spin up the drive a bit more. So let's see if I've got a scarab, which I can't find it now. I might try a bit later on if we get the chance. Go. Let the super cruise take me there. I wonder what's going on on the radio.
Rockford Corporation releases apology. The CEO of Rockford Corporation.
How many
has
jumps?
expressed regret of her company's role in
510
the
jumps.
blight pathogen,
I'm not
which
planning to do them all
ravaged
tonight.
crops in hundreds of systems.
This is going to take a while to get through.
Statement to the media, Sylvia Rockford insisted that the lack of proper oversight in the manufacture of VX7 fertilizer
I'm
was
hungry.
an anomaly, inconsistent with the company's traditional commitment to
You
quality.
can go to the recycler, but that's attached to the toilet. You can get something from there.
The blight, said Rockford. The premature release of an ultimately damaging product is unacceptable. My company
Is there a
now has
KFC in the
agreed to
way?
work ahead to regain the
If we
trust
find a
of our
KFC, we'll
customers and
stop.
partners. The foundation of a restitution fund, using profits made from EX7, is the first step towards doing so. A review of decisions preceding the release of VX7
Put the
has
car radio on.
resulted
What
in
more
the
do you want?
termination of several Rockford employee contracts. This includes former marketing director Rex Whitlock. Rex's desire for career progression overcame
Something
his
doing. This
common
one's got
sense, and his dismissal of regulatory
It's got a moon, but I'm not going to scan the moon. There's not usually anything there on those moons.
Dr. Genevieve Kane of the Interstellar Association for Agriculture has confirmed that thousands of markets across the galaxy will now stock its specialized agronomic treatment. We have established
I have not kept up with the story in this game for ages. I've got no idea what's going on with all this.
Availability in the event of a blight outbreak, said Dr.
Oh,
Kane.
too fast.
Additionally,
There we go.
data provided by our AA vessels indicates that we can accurately determine which areas of the galaxy are in need of agronomic
Shoot to the left a bit.
One anomaly
There we go.
involved an unexpected call for supplies from the Panicus system, which will need to be investigated. But otherwise, we are satisfied with our detection.
I want to know where the Thargoids are. I haven't heard much about Thargoids. Are you probing the planets? I am probing the planets. I have not probed the 7th planet of our system yet. I don't know if I will probe the 7th planet of our system.
Surface scan complete.
The Interstellar Association for Agriculture confirmed that the blight has been
I am shooting the
eliminated from all
planets.
affected
Ah, there we go.
systems. The new agronomic treatment has rejuvenated emaciated fields, with the remaining harvests
Let's
once
start
again
up the
viable.
drive a bit.
Journalist Adeline Cross published a review of
Sure, someone already has a lot. Yeah, but I still get money for it even if they do.
Something like a normal level. Many pundits are asking what lessons can be learned
Let's
from
put it up
this
to full.
catastrophe.
This will be fun.
The
Now I'm going to
IAA
overshoot this
has
planet.
pledged to intensify screening regulations for agricultural commodities. The speed with which the blight spread caught many by surprise, and it is vital that this does not happen again. Intelligence agencies have pledged to review their strategies. for
Watch as
tackling
Geoff B attempts to not
interstellar
overshoot the planets. I
terror.
like
Some
it.
of the Parnham extremists who engineered the blight have been dealt with, but who else might be planning a biochemical attack? Meanwhile, the Rockford
Oi.
Corporation's PR department is working hard to reassure customers and shareholders. Critics have underscored the role of the EX7 fertilizer as a primary delivery system for the pathogen, but a Rockford source argued that the product
I am so
sabotaged by
far away
cyber
from everything in this,
agents
it's
could not have
ridiculous.
been anticipated. Nevertheless, the company's haste to increase profits has been
I've got no
highlighted as a
messages.
contributing factor in the blight's impact. Rockford is expected to release a statement in the next few days, pending an internal review.
Oh, I should turn this down a bit. Turn that down.
Blight pathogen cured.
Turn the speed. We'll turn the speed down.
Treatment recently developed by the Interstellar Association for Agriculture has proven
Right, so
effective
we've got-
against the devastating crop blight. The treatment was distributed as part of an initiative.
There's all our
focusing on
systems that we've got to play with.
systems. Plans
Guardian
like
frame shift drive
farming
booster.
solutions in both
Guardian
systems
hybrid
can
power
recover
distributor.
from severe crop damage.
Never leave home without them.
Genevieve Kane of at the Interstellar
Guardian
Association
hybrid
for
power plant.
Agriculture gave this statement to the media.
A bunch of
Thanks to the
weapons.
heroic efforts of the
Some
galactic
turreted weapons for John to play with when he's able to.
confirmed that the agronomic treatment performs superbly on infected farmland.
There's my ship.
The counter-agent eliminated
All the various bits and
like
bobs.
pathogen within hours, facilitating the recovery of living crops.
Inventory.
Therefore, the
Oh, I've still got a lot of stuff that I've been
IAEA states
harvesting.
that the immediate threat of food shortages has been alleviated.
I have in fact overshot the planet.
with deliveries replenishing lost stocks.
I wasn't paying
Mass
attention.
production of the agronomic treatment
checking
has already
supplies.
begun, and it will soon be available across the galaxy to counteract the
So
blight
let's swing back
wherever it
round
is
and
found.
try and do that again.
Pilots who contributed to either of the initiatives can now collect
There
their
we
rewards
go.
from Ship Nowport and Adiso system and Watson Station and the ORAV system, respectively. Scythe of Parnum militants defeated. Scythe of Parnum, the activist group responsible for the crop-destroying blight, has been defeated in the Quater system. Supported by Bruthanian
John, it does look like you're
Corporation
typing out the
security
entire
teams,
thing from the chat bot for that.
pilots were able to neutralize the group's militant ringleaders. Scythe of Parnum members have also been arrested following the raid of an unregistered
When you
facility
type, when we get the
skeleton
Discord, when you get the Discord channel coming up.
FIA agents
If you didn't know, we do have a Discord channel. You're welcome to join us and join the final boss fight party.
Initial questioning has confirmed
Well, that's a
that
planet.
Parnam originally sought revenge for the Federation's orbital bombing of Onion Head crops on Parnam nearly 5 years ago. But a recent change in leadership led them towards more extreme methods, fueled by anti-capitalist
Let's see where else we can go
with the
to.
objective of disrupting the galactic economy.
Oh, this is the last planet for this one.
Crops recurred in many of the data entries and communications recovered from the underground facility. We believe this phrase was used as a
Bet that
rallying
doesn't fully
cry by
scan now that I've done this.
traders.
Oh no, it did. That's useful.
Currently
It's always nice when you can just like shoot the probes off and then forget about them.
pathogen, with a focus on the
I hadn't noticed that it stopped coming from the bots.
As yet there is no
No, you're
official
typing it
word
each
regarding
time, aren't you?
its effectiveness, but the Interstellar Association for Agriculture
Let's put the
remains
speed up.
optimistic. Vox Galactica published an opinion piece from journalist Adeline Cross. A vital question remains: has the damage already been done? While the originators of the blight have been brought to justice, can a galaxy-wide eradication of
Come on,
food
move.
supplies be prevented?
I'll get out and push if I have
Pilots
to.
campaign in the Quater system can now pick up their rewards from the Bruthanvin Corporation at Quater Station.
So, how are you guys doing in the chat?
Shadow of the blight. People across the core systems are adapting to food shortages caused by the blight as the threat of widespread starvation increases. Vox Galactica journalist Adeline Cross has been following the situation. With staple foodstuffs
Is
scarce
there, I
in
don't think there's any other channels. I think I've only put the one channel in it so far. Well, I've still got a bit of distance. Let's have a look at the news. Let's get the newspapers out. Going okay, thanks. That's good to hear. Let's have a look at the Galnet news. This has actually covered up my entire screen. This may not have been the best option. Thargoid activity reports. Here we go. Thargoids have been busy attacking stations. I heard they were upping their campaign. I need to turn this thing down. Gravity. Gravity of the planet will slow me down. Gravity of the planet will not slow me down. Slowing me down will slow me down. Go back up. There it is. Come on, bit closer, bit closer. I wish go F. So I'll hold it in just a bit longer. When we get to the next system, I'll open the door and you can just like pee out the side or something. There we go. I wonder what happens. I'm sure they've discussed this about what happens if you do that in zero gravity, if you go to the toilet in zero gravity. Yeah. After that stopping move, I don't know if you would have held it in. You think that's a stopping move? Cool.
Complete.
We can finish this system. Okay, this is how close these systems are. Look at all these. These systems are all like 3.5 light years, 4 light years apart, and then there's this one at the bottom, which is my next jump, 37 light years. Shows you how closely. Right, I'm about to go into frame shift right next to this planet. This could be interesting. Slow down? No, I can't slow down. It's too late for that. Everybody hold on. Boom. We're travelling at ludicrous speed. Hey, to a halt. Right. Go a bit further. Huh, that's disappointing. Well, while we're here, right, I'm going to stop off for fuel here, and while I'm doing this, you can all go to the toilet. If you open up the airlock door and just go outside, that'd be great. And while we're here, I know there's only 3 suns here, but let's have a look and see what we've got. They are A, B, and C. It's an empty system, which is simultaneously the worst thing you can find and the best thing you can find. Oh, there we go. Everybody back in, strap yourselves in, let's carry on. Maybe I need a new John FBF account to actually send messages. I would like to point out you had a John FBF account. Just want to point that out there. Right, should clear the sun now. Going to Miriok ALP C5 1866. That's why I said a new one. Touché, my friend, touché. At the next quasar, I want you to bring the vehicle to a complete stop and form a 3-point turn in the middle of the star's gravitational field. I'm going to try that. Just for laughs, I'm going to try that. Although I can't actually reverse in Super Cruise. Oh no, I know I can do this. Right. Oh, only one. Okay, that's fair. So I'm coming to a complete stop. Don't. Oh, okay, let's take off the target for now. Right, so we're coming to a complete stop. Oh, we've actually gone too far. There we go, we're coming to a complete stop, and let me look out the back window. Backing up a bit, backing up a bit. There we go, that should be enough. And there we go, perfect 2-point turn. And let's just jump to the next place. First of all, let's just get into Super Cruise. You didn't hit the curb, or the sun, or the planets. Having said that, there are no planets in this system, which probably helps. Right. Let's try and swing around a bit. Get it perfectly on. Would you like me to try an emergency stop? That's normally that's normally part of the driving test, isn't it? The emergency stop. Would you like me to try an emergency stop? AG, would you like me to try an emergency stop? Alright, let's see what's here. 2 bodies. Let's see what it is. We have ourselves an icy body. That's disappointing, but okay. I'll still try and find it. At least get some sort of money that way. Not a very big amount of... I bet it's behind it. Well, that's annoying. How are we doing? If it gets a little warm in the back, just open the windows, okay? That'd be great. There's smoke filling up the cabin, that's okay. That's nothing to worry about. Just carry on. You see the smoke's going away. Absolutely nothing to worry about. Just got the window steamed a bit, that's all. Should be able to bring it down and just try and locate this planet. Because I'm a bit of a completionist that way. There you are.
System scan.
It's an icy body and it gives you all the stats for it, but it's not a metal body, so I don't care. Let us carry on.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, we have 507 jumps left to go. Boom. Scanning.
Fuel scooping.
13 bodies. Oh, this looks a bit more promising. Let's see what we got. We've got a water world. Guys, we've got a water world. We have water. Where's the water? Give me the water. What's that one? That's probably a metal planet. Okay, that's a high metal content world. I'll take that. I'll alert Kevin Costner. Water worlds are big money in this game. If you can find a fresh one. In fact, I don't think any of these have been discovered before. There's another metal. Another metal.
Fuel scooping complete.
And another metal. This one here. Rocky Icefield, don't really care. See, this is what I don't like. The signal for Rocky Icefield is right next to the signal for Earthworld. And that's kind of annoying. Go write your name on all of them. I'll write my name on the ones that give me money. Bring the speed down a bit. Should be enough. And I just saw one. There's one. Another rocky world. And this is icy. And anything else in there? Nope. Let us keep going. Where's the water? Give me the water. Oh, oh, oh. Saw something there. It's not an Earth-like world, don't get me hopes up like that. There's that one. Just got the one more to find. There it is. There's the water world. You may alert Kevin Costner now.
System scan complete.
Right, let's begin. They're normally all in the first half of the system. So we've got a metal content world, another one. Another one. There's the water world. Another metal content. And that goes up that far. Okay. Let's go write our name on the first one. On the end of probes. My phone is pinging away. It's accurate. You have been attempting to not overshoot the planets. Oh, no, no, don't. There we go. Bit more, bit closer. There you are. 7 probes, okay. 7 probes are probably the easier ones. Come on, precision, precision. There we go. There, and one there. That should do it. My name is written on that planet. Next one is 283.
Surface scan complete.
There we go. Let's go to the next one. Bit more. I think we said 5 planets to deal with here. Yep. Oh, John, you're writing about the Patreon. Patreon is another way we can be supported. Hey. Am I too close to look at something else? Go look at the hollow me quickly. It's me! I have 7 arcs. I think I'm getting close to that planet. I better turn back. There we go. So yeah, they put a new in-game currency here, arcs. You can either buy it with real monies, or you can earn it by playing at a much slower rate, I imagine. And you can use that to pay for all the in-game add-ons and things. Kinda cool, I guess. I don't know if I'll use it that much. Yeah, there's this one. Rilke JMW D17814A2. Five, 6. That should do the trick. Another high metal content.
Surface scan complete.
Yep, we're good. Carry on to the next one. Oh, this one's a bit further away. Put the speed up a bit. $506 jumps to our destination, and probably another 100, 200 jumps after that. I can see my shoulder. See my other shoulder. I can turn my neck Right way round actually. That must hurt. See my hands. Go, bring it back down a bit. Let's go in a bit further. While I'm doing this, when I finish this system, let's have a look at some Florida Man, shall we? See if we can find any good Florida Mans. Florida Man's always a good way to pass the time in Elite Dangerous. On 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. There you go. Right. That's quite a way away. I'm going to look up some Florida Man on the way.
Surface scan complete.
Yay! I do like when the surface scan is complete. Florida Man. Florida Man Reddit, that's a good place to start, I think. News about the terrible superhero Florida Man and his latest misadventures. Trying to find a good one. This is a good one. What's this one? Florida Man charged with swinging an axe in arguments over tools. Pasco County, Florida. Deputies have arrested a man who reportedly swung an axe at another man during an argument Friday night. According to the Pasco County Sheriff's Office, the victim was helping 36-year-old Brian Bowden with a vehicle repair at a home in Land O'Lakes. The victim says he picked up an electric screwdriver from the garage and Bowling confronted him about it. See, that's not particularly a funny one. Oh, this one sounds good. This one sounds promising. Florida Man winds up on roof in underwear with no memory of how he got there. Let's see what this one is. A family in Cape Coral woke up one Halloween night to a man sitting on their roof in nothing but his underwear. A woman who lives in the home heard someone walking on the roof in the middle of the night. She said he was up there for 5 hours in nothing but his underwear. Eventually, police and firefighters showed up with a ladder and helped the guy down from the roof. Neighbours think drug use led to this strange behaviour. He didn't know how he got up there. He must have been out the night before, celebrating a little too much. The woman who found the man on the roof. Once he got down, the man apologised and left quickly. The woman said although it was odd, she's glad the man is okay. She'll be having someone to come over, check on the roof, and make sure there isn't any damage. How does that happen? This one. Florida Man threatens neighbours with nunchucks, hits himself in the head. Police say they've arrested a Florida man who's accused of threatening his neighbours with nunchucks and bug spray before cutting his own head when he accidentally hit himself with the weapon. Daytona Police spokesman Mesud Bendayan says 61-year-old Larry Adams complained about his neighbour's loud music coming from a car in the parking lot of the Daytona complex. Police say Adams sprayed 4 of his neighbours with roach spray and swung his nunchucks in a threatening manner and hit himself. Adams is charged with the aggravated assault and battery with a deadly weapon. On himself, I imagine. Volusia County jail records don't list a lawyer for Adams. Neighbour Sissy Sylvester tells the news she was surprised Adams used a bug spray since she was not a roach. That's the quality Florida Man content we come for. Okay, I want to see this one. Florida man fakes education and background to land job as a turbine engineer for an electric company. 6 short years later, he is found out when he A. burns the place to the ground, B. is asked a basic question, or C. is up for promotion to manager. I think it's going to be A. What's the answer? Fake transcripts and fake credentials were enough to land a man a job at Lakeland Electronic for 6 years until he was up for promotion. It wasn't burning it down. That's a shame. I was hoping it'd be burning it down. On Wednesday, Lakeland police said John Bretz was charged with scheming to defraud and criminal use of personal identification. Investigators said he managed to work for Lakeland Electric as a turbine engineer and then as a supervisor for 6 years before anyone noticed something was up. Makes you wonder what kind of people work there. He resigned from his position on October the 8th during a police investigation into his background. How does that happen? No, seriously, how would that happen? So he starts as a turbine engineer and then as a supervisor for 6 years without knowing anything about it. Florida man carjacks golf cart, drives off into ditch and is arrested. Can find it.
Surface scan complete.
Oh, that one's completed. No, give me news. No, stop giving me pop-ups. Earlier today, NE district deputies responded to a reported carjacking of a golf cart after the suspect battered the driver and took the cart from him. According to the report filed by Deputy M. Merritt, she observed a male subject recklessly driving a red gas-powered golf cart through the intersection of US 1 North and Palencia Village Drive. Merritt activated the emergency lights and sounded a patrol car, however the subject did not stop. Carry on. He then observed the cart weaving back and forth on US 1 North before making an abrupt U-turn in front of oncoming traffic and driving into a ditch. Suspect fled on foot, but was captured by deputies a short time later near an apartment complex. Oh, we did the water world while I was busy reading the news. During the foot pursuit, the suspect attempted to create an escape by using his head to bust through a vinyl fence. And that's your monthly dose of Florida man. Let's see where we are here. To do a 180. I'm turning this car around. There we are. Speed up to 4, making sure we don't overshoot. Like we would do such a thing. What was we looking at before? Let's have a look at some other things. What's happening in Galnet? Didn't catch this before. Lesson of the Blight. Ooh, nice little bit of music on this. You never overshoot the planets. Of course not. It's perfect low on each time. Just making sure. What's the Galactic Powers tab look like? Latest poll results from Galnet. Ashling Duval has gone up a bit. That's the only one I care about, really. Have a look at what her coverage is. Alicia Winters has gone up a bit. Everybody else, other people have gone. What's going on here? Why is this one in turmoil? That could be interesting. Let's go for Ashton Duval and let's see what her view power on map. This shows you all the systems that she controls. There we are. They're all quite close together. Hey! Do not overshoot the planet. Don't know what you're talking about. Keep quiet in the back. Nothing happened. I think this is the last planet in the system, then we go to the next system. Yep, it is. Right. Slow down, I'm slowing down. Not slow enough. Ah. So there is new equipment in the game that lets you avoid that because it does all the super cruise for you. I don't know. That's not going to happen here. Come on, reload. Thank you. I like that. I like that new equipment. Takes all the fun out of it. Takes all the fun of screaming out gravity. Oh, wait. Let's go back. How many of these planets are terraformable? The water world was terraformable. That means even more money. Right, let's go to the next system. Up this way now. Whee! Look at the clouds. Look at the stars flying by at unimaginable speeds. Look at the fact we can't actually tell where we are or where we're going. That's the sun. Alright, let's see what's here. 2 this time. And they're both stars. Okay. So we've done 5 jumps so far tonight, which is quite good going for 45 minutes. I am feeling confident. I don't know how my passengers are feeling, but I'm feeling confident. Let's go onwards. And onwards. Boom. There's a lot of explosions here in real life. It's feeling slightly atmospheric. Yeah, I wonder what that's about. Why are there so many explosions over there? I haven't heard many around here, I'll be honest, actually. The last few days I've been hearing lots, but not much at the moment. 19. Let's see what these are. Nope, I want to... that should do. That's a good refueling rate. Got lots of icy bodies. Probably a couple of high metal contents. There, one there. There. There.
There's no place to play around in. They can be dangerous, so stay away.
Fuel scooping complete.
How many suns are in this system?
The Tremaine coast, where the pipes are. Back up the coast was a lighthouse to keep the ship from sailing after hours. It followed that. Looks like it's flashing again. I know, because I see it.
Bit more. Good, that one's cleared. And there's a high metal content. Still a couple more out here. This one. There's one. I wonder if any of these are landable, that'd be quite good. And there's more behind the sun. Whee! Going onwards a bit more. So we can get clear. That should be enough. Let's see what that gives us. Keep this way, I think. Ah, there's some. One, I think there's a high metal around here. No, there isn't. So, where is... Oh, we got them all. Okay, only 2 high metals, that's good. Be a nice quick one, hopefully. Rocky ice, I see. I would try and land on them as well, but there's never usually very much there. So let's deal with these. How many jumps we've done? Done 6 jumps so far in just under an hour. That's really good. Normally I do about 6 jumps in about 2 hours the way I go on. There's 6 probes, okay. This planet looks like a potato. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look like a potato? There we go, look at that. It's a potato planet that's turning blue.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Do the next one, that's probably not potato. I don't know, that still looks like a potato to me.
It's like you thought you saw Jan drowning on the first day.
But we saw it, and it looked like there was bed beside.
Deny that.
Where is it? Ah, not too far, 148 light seconds.
Look, I'm not trying to complain. I'm messing around with my command.
Let's keep going. Come on, drive. You can do it.
First light.
That's it. Speeding up now. Oh, What else have we got? System factions, reputations. I got a friendly with Federation and Empire. That's interesting. And I'm a recruit in the Federation. That's cool. Oh, and it's telling me what my session log is. That's cool, actually. I didn't know that. I've got a Sol System permit and a Founders World permit. So I could go and probe the 7th planet of our solar system if I wanted to. Let's go on. This one doesn't look as much like a potato as like the other one. The other one really looked like a potato, although I can still kind of see it. This is a system of potato planets. No, stop moving closer to me, please. Here we go.
The West. But no one's gonna believe us.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Still going. Wondering why the stream stopped on my screen. Try this again. Okay, we're good. Everything is fine. I think my network connection decided to not be a network connection for a few moments.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right.
We made it! We're at the top!
Whoop! That's a sun.
Fuel scoping.
Last. We get across. Oh, I hate the heights. I'll never make it. Follow me.
Right, let's do the. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Let's do the thing. 7. More high matter contents and some rocky and some ice walls, I think.
Scoping complete.
Okay. Go, another one. I see something down there? No. Do some more on this line. There's one, and there's the other.
Come on. This is
System scan
There we go. So it'll be a quick one.
Yeah.
Just the 2. Yeah, it's quite a small system, all told. Handbrake turn.
Alright. Can I get you? Okay. Alright. Oh, get moving.
Okay. What else have we got? Not a lot. Don't suppose you can land on any of these two? Nope. That's slightly annoying.
There's something down there. Is there? Tunnel. There it is.
I'm going to be asleep at the wheel in a minute.
Yeah. Come on then.
Surface scan complete.
Nicely done. Let's go to the next one. This one's quite a bit further away, actually. Let's put the speed up. Sure, it'll be there in 10 hours. Nope, 7 hours. 4 hours? 4 hours. Let's keep going. All the way. Ow, that's gonna hurt. Look at that. Look at that angle. Start from down here and you go, that's my neck done because I'm leaning my head all the way back. I'm looking everywhere. Ow. Oh, that's better. That's gotta hurt.
Vampires are bicycle. They're smugglers.
Else here. All these screens and panels that don't do anything. Being there for a show. Something to see. Coming in for I should slow down. I should slow right the way down. Whee! I am really not flying well tonight. Where are you? There you are. Coming in on its shadow side by the looks of it. No, stop please. Please stop, please. Please stop. Thank you. There we go. I think that's it for this system. Yeah, that's it for this system.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan.
There we go.
Frame shift drive charging.
On to the next star. Keep going. So, yeah, there've been some news about upcoming updates for Elite Dangerous. Probably one of the biggest ones is that fleet carriers were due to be released in December, but they've now been delayed until next year. I think they're focusing more on bug fixes for existing content rather than trying to introduce new content, which I can understand that. It's something that you'd want to get right. I'm looking forward to fleet carriers. I'm interested to see how they'll work, and I kind of like the idea of having a big carrier around I can store my ships in that I can go from system to system. I've always been like the idea of like I like the whole idea of like the Battlestar sort of thing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, seeing how that goes. But at the same time, I do want them to get it right, and I'm glad that they're addressing current issues as well. And let's see what's here. That's still not. Oh. Stop lying to me. Stop lying to me, game. Don't get my hopes up, game. Stop getting my hopes up like that.
Fuel scooping complete.
I don't think there's going to be anything here for worth scanning. Not seeing any high metal contents or water rods or anything like that. I'll still finish scanning the system because monies. Couple more. This one, and oh, I wanted the fleet carrier. I guess we're just gonna have to wait for the fleet carrier. But still, I'm glad that they're working on current issues and trying to fix up current issues, because there have been quite a lot with the updates. It's good that they're working on them. It's far enough away for a jump.
Charging. Three, two,
See what's here. I haven't crashed into a sun yet. I am very pleased with myself. Oh, it's. You know what? Let's skip this one and just go straight to the next one. Grow a bit of fuel on the way, but we're just gonna skip it. There we go. We're now going for Zuni JOZ D139044. Wait for it to drop down to about 35, 34, then we can make the jump. That'll do.
frame shift drive charging.
Because you notice that when you press the jump button to spin up your FSD drive, your heat goes up. So if you do it too close to the sun, you're gonna fry your ship. I learned that the hard way as well.
4, 3, 2,
So I always try and get to far enough away from any stars to drop to about 34-33% heat before I press the jump button. See what we've got here. I am going to fuel at this one because
fuel scooping.
5 bodies, not too bad. Oh. Wait, what? Is there only suns here? Huh. There's only suns here. Let's have a look. Let's go to the system map. Look at that, see? 5 suns. Let's go to the aura review. There we are, you see? 2 suns here. Probably. And some suns over here. That's kind of disappointing. Still refueling, so that's good. Haven't burned up yet.
Fuel scooping
Here we go. Let's go to the next one. Jump to the next one. There we go.
Drive charging.
Let's make the jump. Jumping to Zuni JOZ D13 6599. Stream is really slow. How is the stream looking, by the way, those of you who are watching it? Because on my end, it's actually skipping quite a bit. Whee! 38 bodies, wow. That's impressive. Let's jump in and see what we got. Got some gas giants, some icy bodies, rocky bodies, 2 metal riches, and a bunch of high metal contents. Okay. So we've not got to scan all 38 of these, which is a good thing. There's a gas giant. Where's around here? There it is. Couple.
Fuel scooping complete.
Good. Hopefully it's not going to overheat while I'm doing this. Oh, might have to clear the sun a bit. Okay, some more over here. There's one, and a bunch of rocky stuff. Seems fine to me. We've had some bits of buffering going on, but I'm not sure if that was my end. Yeah, it seems. We'll find out. There's some asteroids here which are useless, but I do like scanning them just for completion's sake. I should really check how my fuel is, how my heat is doing. The heat's okay. I'm going to pull away from the sun a bit actually. There we are, look at that. Look at that, that's a magnificent view. I do love the camera in this game. Not gonna lie, it is one of the best things about it. Alright, let's find some more scanny stuff. There's the scanny stuff. There's one there, a couple more moons. There, one there. Go. More. Oh, there's a high metal. Oh, the high metal content around here. That's going to be a way away. More than one. Those, I think. Asteroids around here. Oh no, there's still some stuff over there that I've missed. Ah, there's yeah. There it is. Lots of moons around these. Here. One here. Here. There. All of the moons. Every single moon. Wait, what?
System scan complete.
What? Huh?
System scan complete.
That's new. Seen that before. Not seen that before. Well, let's see where these things that we're scanning are. Right. There.
System scan complete.
I think it's trying to catch up to me, basically. Being weird, actually. Nice, it is trying to catch up to me. Landy stuff right here. Ooh, this is the Landy stuff. And it's a metal-rich body Landy, that's good. So I think I'm going to land on this planet actually and take a drive on it. I haven't taken the SRV out for a while. There. Over there. How far away the next one? So that one's at 17, that was at 22, and that was at 31. Okay, I'm going to scan these other two and then come back to this one. That's a plan.
Surface scan complete.
Like, pick up some resources while I'm at it. Hopefully get the side that's near the sun. Go. And scan these and see if there's anything interesting on them for visiting.
Hey, Geoff.
It's a John. Hello, how are you?
I'm okay, thanks. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. I've suddenly gained a co-pilot from somewhere.
1 minute. I'm just getting. Go away. You shush.
You shush. No, you shush.
You shush.
You shush.
Woman telling me news. I thought I'd drop by the stream and say hey.
Hey.
And I brought news with me.
Ooh.
I've trawled some news sites, and I've got some news, and I've also just got some website-related news
Ooh, that'd be cool.
as well. So I thought I'd bring in both, and we could have a bit of fun and a bit of serious website-related news, and a bit of silly news from around the world. So what are we up to at the moment? And then I'm going to go to bed, and then you can continue streaming.
Yep.
Or go to bed. I mean, it's up to you. I'm not the boss.
I've heard such things. Yeah, go on then. We are... Well, actually, we managed to do 11 jumps tonight, which is actually really good for this sort of journey. We were at 499 jumps to our destination. We've broken the 500 mark. So, way!
Whoa. So the start is... I'll start with the website news, because
Yes.
that's a good place to start, and then we can round out with the funnier stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've had 2 projects I've been working on for the website recently, since sort of the end of MCM Comic-Con. These both sort of came up. One of those I have now finished, and it is live.
That's cool. That's always cool.
And one of those I'm a little bit further out on, but hopefully I'm going to be able to get it live this weekend, maybe, if I can get it working.
Surface scanned by 50.
So, the thing that is live now was a simple change to the videos page.
Surface scan.
At the moment, up until now, if you went on a video, about halfway down the page, it's got a little thing that says, "Hey, why don't you subscribe to Final Boss?" Which is all well and good as long as all of the videos on the page come from Final Boss Fight.
Is there any other website?
I thought, seeing as we've got a little community building up here, and we're pushing towards this sort of a community-led website thing, that being able to have not everybody, but selected people that are able to post their videos to our website. And I've got specific ideas in mind for people that I would like to get in on this for specific videos.
Yeah.
That it would be a good idea to be able to have it so that it says, "Hey, if you like this content, go and look at this guy's website, this guy's YouTube channel for more of that." And so that now happens.
That's cool.
Because basically, there's 2 people that I want to do some work with and put videos up on their YouTube channels that are not necessarily Final Boss Fight related, but Final Boss Fight adjacent.
I can see that.
Would be probably the best way of putting it. Stuff that we've worked on collaboratively with them, but then also has a space on Final Boss Fight.
Yeah.
So the main example I've got at the moment is that I've got 4 videos that I've done some small amount of editing on that are Tanny's artworks of the B Team. Now, obviously, the B Team and Space Odysseus is Sammy's stuff, and
Indeed.
it kind of deserves a home on Geek Worlds, but also I like Space Odysseus, and it relates to us.
Fasten your seatbelts. We're going to come into a landing on a planet now.
Okay. So I would like it to appear on the Final Boss Fight website as a, "Hey, go and look at this guy's stuff. He does cool stuff. We appreciate him." And then similarly with It's Ben again.
Oh yeah.
Ben and I have talked a lot about content he's producing. And I've got some ideas for content he can do that would be Final Boss Fight related that I've not spoken to him about, but would involve him using his vast talents at being able to have an amazing fucking voice that everybody listens to.
Oh yeah.
And do some reading for us.
That would be cool.
So again, it would be a case of he would do the video and put it up on his YouTube channel, and then we'd post that video on Final Boss Fight. But it still says on the Final Boss Fight website, "Hey, if you like this guy has a whole bunch of content on his channel that is his stuff, and if you want to see more of that, go here.
If you like this, go there, because there's lots of this.
There's more of it there." So I think hopefully that's a cool little thing that we can do that can help build the community up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I've been working on, and as I say, this is a little bit bigger. It's a little bit of a different thing, and it's not live just yet, but it's coming in the next week or two. Twitch events.
Oh yes.
May or may not have heard of them. I use them a lot to post up when we're doing streams.
Mm-hmm.
They're going away.
Ah, I knew Twitch Premiere was going away. Twitch events. Going
Twitch
away.
premieres and Twitch events are going away.
Yeah.
Which is a pain in the bum. As of something like next Tuesday, a week today, they will go completely from the website.
That is annoying.
I liked Twitch events because it was a nice little system that we could use to say, hey, we've got streams coming up and you might want to watch them.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that other people also use them for similar, but not enough for Twitch to say, let's keep those. I guess some of that possibly is that people don't stream, like they stream the same stuff at the same time, so you don't need an event for that.
Yeah, you know, like this person is going to be doing this at this time.
But hey, you know, we used it and I wanted to replicate it, so I'm replicating it. But because I'm replicating it, and
Can it impact you, silly thing? Carry on.
because I'm replicating it and I'm doing it on Final Boss Fight, I thought, well, why not take it a step further and do some better stuff with it?
We are in glide, by the way. We are gliding.
Excellent.
We are gliding.
So coming hopefully before Tuesday next week, when it disappears off of Twitch entirely, Final Boss Fight stream events are going to be a thing on the website. The plan is that they will be posted regularly, updated regularly as to upcoming streams. The streams will also include who is going to be in the stream, in theory.
Yeah.
It will also appear on that person's About Us page that they are going to be in upcoming streams, which is obviously one of the major downsides with the current system, is that it appears on mine, and mine only.
Yeah.
So if, for instance, Geoff says, I'm going to do some stream of Elite Dangerous tonight, at the moment, he would post a Twitch event on Twitch, and it would say, Geoff plays Elite Dangerous, and then it appears on my About Us page.
Yeah.
On the new system, Geoff will say, I'm going to play some Elite Dangerous tonight, and he posts it to the Final Boss Fight website, and it appears on Geoff's About Us page. Which is better.
That is better.
I'm also hoping that when we do the slightly talked about new version of the website that's getting a slight coat of paint.
Oh yeah. We're painting it bright purple this time, aren't we?
No, we're sticking with blue, but a slightly different blue. There will be a space on the homepage that will have 1 or 2 upcoming streams that will sort of feature the next one and then the one after that.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. But as I say, that is coming this weekend or early next week, or when I feel like finishing the code for it, because I've done the easy bits of code and that's fine. I've now got to do the complex bit of code that does a lot of looking up stuff and cross-referencing things.
Yeah.
That's less fun.
Oh, unstable. Oh no, we're good.
We good?
I'm trying to find a place to land.
Have you found a little chef yet?
We've landed. We
Yeah,
have landed. I'm going to take the scarab out for a bit. I haven't taken the scarab out for a while. There's a...
You've been in the middle of everywhere, actually.
Right, let's see what we've got here. Lots of things around. Oh, wow. Hysius Cobble. This is for Scanny, not for Shooty, I think. Scanny. How does one? I know how to scarab. Can I shoot it? I would like to see if I can shoot it. Incorrect cockpit mode. Press M to switch, that's the one we want. Yeah, it's not shooting. Oh well. Let's see what else we've got here. We've got some steam vents. We've got... We did have a John at one point.
I'm still here.
Ah, okay, you've gone very, very quiet. I was wondering if Discord was doing its usual thing.
No, I'm still here. I was waiting for you to...
There's the sun. Look at the sun up there.
Oh, look at it as soon as my stream catches up.
Thanks, let's get the...
It's currently decided to buff.
I've got a little Mars rover going on here.
Yeah, this is a very red planet.
Yep, I think it's all the metal. It's got a lot of iron in its diet.
Well, I mean, that's how Mars is red, so it makes sense.
What was that, sorry?
That's why Mars is red, so...
Ah. Oh, I was just wondering why my booster wasn't working. It's because my engine is, like, at 0. No wonder it wasn't working.
So, would you like some news, Geoff?
Up in the air! Still in the air!
While you drive around this vaguely Martian atmosphere, would you like some...
I think we'll have some news.
Okay. Geoff.
That is my name, yes. Hello.
Have you ever been to a library?
I have been to a library, yes.
Have you ever borrowed books from said library?
I have, yes.
Have you ever been late in returning those books?
Once or twice, I believe.
A woman, Miss Sanders, is 5, who is currently a little bit late returning some books to the library.
When you say late, how late?
2 years.
Oh.
2 years.
Look at the ship. There's the ship.
Look
at it in its. Look at the ship in its majesty.
They have issued an arrest warrant.
It's a bit harsh. Ship that is.
Mother of 5 didn't know that she even had the books until she visited the library a few months back and was told she couldn't use the printer until she returned the books. Sanders then called her fiance at the time to check their son's bookshelf, and sure enough, there the books were. So she went home, grabbed them, and returned them to the library, and assumed that would be the end of it, and that she would get a notice about the...
I would have thought so.
Turns out that didn't happen.
Oh.
It seems, having read this full report, to be kind of a conflux of bad timing.
Yeah.
In that normally notices get sent out for the late fees. Where did it say it?
I'm going to return and carry on to the next system. Nice when you take the car out for a spin. But yeah, carry on with your story.
So they normally send out the notices that you've got late fees.
Yep.
After a few weeks, a month, 3 months, and then again at 4 months. Unfortunately, at those times, Miss Sanders was moving around a lot because she was getting out of an abusive relationship and needed to change a lot of details about her life, like contact information.
Yes, I can imagine.
But obviously, that means she didn't get the letters about the fees. And so now they've arrested her. She's been to court once and she's now awaiting a second court date, but is unable to work at her current job because there's this ongoing problem. She is being charged with failure to return rental property that carries a maximum fine of $500 and 93 days in jail. So hopefully it all gets resolved a little bit easier than that.
I kind of thought so.
Meanwhile, in other news, Joseph Slider, age 60, has entered a guilty plea for murdering his ex-wife Mary.
This is a promising start to this story.
It's a great start to the story. In November 2018, the couple were at his apartment where they were... Boy, that's a sentence. Smoking a combination of PCP and crystal meth.
As you do.
And watching TV.
As you do.
When the drug began to affect his perception. The two of them began to argue, and Slider pulled out a .22 caliber revolver and shot her 6 times.
As you do, I guess.
He then called 911, where they found her dead because he had shot her 6 times, including twice in the head. He was sat in his car outside the apartment where they arrested him, because that's what they do.
As you do. As you do, indeed.
After his arrest, he informed police that the drugs that they had taken made him believe that both he and Mary were characters in the TV show they were watching.
Okay.
He felt that the bikers in the program they were watching were planning to harm him, and that Mary was responsible for killing his mother. He was so agitated by these thoughts that he killed his ex-wife and then told a neighbor about it before dialing 911.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't actually even know what program they were watching at the time.
As you do, I guess?
Unfortunately, this next one, it's so good I had to include it, but I only have the headline because it's on one of the news brands that hasn't worked out how to put a cookie policy on their website.
Or that
for Europeans.
Ask you to pay your stuff.
Domino's are launching a bubble tea pizza.
Wait, what? I don't even know what bubble tea is properly.
I'm going to see if I can find it on other news sites. One moment.
I don't know what bubble tea is. Why'd you put it on a pizza?
Domino's has created a new monstrosity, a bubble tea topped pizza. Here's the catch: you can only try out the chewy cheesy creation if you live in Taiwan.
Oh. Okay.
The chain introduced the combination to its Taiwanese market, where the milky tea drink with sweet tapioca balls called boba was invented. Domino's concoction has black sugar pearls, honey, and cheese on top.
Sounds... no. That's a hard pass from me, I think.
Available until the end of November, Domino's customers in Taiwan can try the dessert pizza, and one fan has said, it's actually alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
Lev Nachman, a Fulbright research fellow in Taiwan, says, OMG, it's incredible, they nailed it. Not joking, everyone here needs to try this.
And everybody else went, nah. They went, no. No, let's not do that.
The pizza is savoury, but it's sweetened with honey on the top, and the boba aren't mushy.
What's boba?
The little sugar crystals.
Okay.
The bubbles, apparently, are called boba.
I mean, I can understand if this is a pancake.
I mean, I guess it kind of is.
I've lost a planet. How do you lose a planet?
How do you lose a planet?
I don't
Geoff,
know.
are the Daleks out there?
Ah, I found it. I found my planet.
Meanwhile, in other Domino's news, this time Japan Domino's has launched did launch a. I don't know if it's still for sale at the moment. A Halloween roulette pizza.
Has it got like one slice that's like super spicy?
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
One slice, an unmarked slice in your pizza, is dosed with ghost pepper.
I'd love to do that. That is something I would love to do.
So yeah, literally, like it's a pepperoni and green peppers and mushrooms pizza, and one slice has ghost pepper sauce on it.
That'd be awesome. We get that. Me and Ben get that and do that.
You and Ben can do that.
That'd be great.
I mean, we can just make that a thing for you guys.
We could do that. We could try something like that in MCM in May. That'd be great.
Final piece of news I discovered already. I might look for some more, but
I'm gonna wrap up in a few minutes once I've scanned this planet. I'm gonna wrap up there
Fair.
because it's been like a good hour and 3/4, maybe 2 hours by the time we finished, and I jumped a lot this evening. I did 13 jumps, which is something I don't normally do because there's normally more planets to find. But hey ho, we saw stuff.
You found a couple of empty sectors as well that presumably helped the speed of.
That helps. That really does help. And I landed on a moon, which I haven't done on a planet I haven't done for a long time, and saw some bits. So yeah, I'm happy with it.
Okay, well, here's my final piece of news. Calvin Hawley of St. Vital in somewhere in Canada, I'm sure. Somewhere in Canada.
Somewhere in Canada, we don't know where in Canada.
Oh, near the city of Winnipeg.
Okay.
Can remember perfectly the exact moment he found the curb outside his home had been damaged by the city's snow removal machine.
Okay.
Do you know why he can remember it so perfectly?
I'm taking it.
Would you like to know?
It removed a bit more than the snow it was supposed to remove. I'm guessing.
Well, it removed a large chunk of his curb.
Okay.
Is the primary problem in this? It was the birthday of his second son.
Oh.
January the 26th, 1993.
Gonna shoot past the planet again. Gravity.
His second son.
Fine. Yep.
His second son, who was born the same day the curb was damaged, is now 26.
Okay.
After years of complaints to the city of Winnipeg, he finally has been given a date when the curb will be repaired by.
Okay.
Want to hazard a guess?
26 years from now?
2037.
Huh. That's a long way away.
Yep. Calvin Hawley says he can remember it today perfectly. I came home from the hospital and discovered a large chunk of curb under a whole whack of snow. 26 years later, it's almost comical to him. It's kind of funny when you think about it. It will be a grand day when they actually come out and fix it. He has been told that they will be repairing it by 2037.
Yay! Celebration day.
He says he called the city of Winnipeg in the early spring of 1993 and continued to call off and on over the years. He has been promised repairs, but nothing has happened. One time they told me the system for logging complaints had changed and his previous complaints were not on record anymore.
I'm just going to shoot the guns off for a bit.
Still, he didn't give up. He kept calling, and as the years passed, the rebar or reinforced steel used to strengthen the curb gradually became more and more exposed. It's not even jagged concrete anymore. It's been so long it's weathered to a smooth slate. He says the final straw came on July 1st, 2017, when he's woken up by the sound of City Winnipeg crews on his street. I was watching the crews merrily drive past the front of my driveway to stop and repair other curbs on the other side of the bay that weren't as damaged as mine or as old.
As you do. Moving a bit closer. That's nice. Show off the weapons a bit.
It's 26 years old as of right now. If you do the maths, and they don't get round to doing it until their target date of 2037, June 26th, 2037 to be fully precise, the damage will have sat there for 44 years.
Ooh.
Which is possibly longer than some people stay in the house.
I'm going to wrap up here, actually, for now. Seems like a good place to wrap up. Do you want to do the closing announcements, John, or shall I have a go at them?
I'll let you have a go at them.
So,
you start, I'll jump in if needed.
Okay, so thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the stream, do please hit the follow button. It's a free way to support us. I think we've passed the 200 mark now, haven't we? We're into like 201, 202?
I believe we're around the 200 mark still.
That's good.
We've had a couple of people unfollow.
Oh, that's a shame. Well,
so
we'll still keep pushing it anyway. So yeah, do please follow us.
Do hit that follow button.
Tomorrow evening, I believe, John, you are DMing the Golden Tooth group as they return from their strange adventures at MCM Comic Con.
That is indeed correct. They are making their way back to Elven Tree and having serious conversations along the way.
I can imagine. There's something about Fox I think is going to come up quite a bit. Friday, we are back in space with Space Odysseus RPG with our very good friends from Geek Worlds. Space combat, space wars in space. What could go wrong? Nothing could go wrong with that.
And definitely no fishy people showing up.
No. Sunday, Tomb of Annihilation crew continue to go through the Tomb of Annihilation. I'm guessing they're still exploring, finding all the bits they need to get through it.
Yeah, they're searching for the skeleton keys now. So
they figured that bit out.
They've got a target. They know what they need to go and do. This is also the final Tomb of Annihilation of the year.
Okay, because after this, well, first I imagine it's November 24th. We're having an 8-hour D&D stream.
Yep.
With a special adventure to raise money for cancer, because that word cancer.
True cancer.
Yep. Coming up Christmas, we've got a Christmas crossover between our Dungeons and Dragons teams and the Space Odysseus teams, which is going to be epic, and I cannot wait for that. And I think next week, Monday, John will be going with Random Shan and possibly Michael for some Minecraft
probably
Mondays.
Chris, actually, for Minecraft Monday next week, hopefully, if Chris is awake.
And next Tuesday, I'm hoping, I haven't finalised yet, but I'm hoping to run another session in The Expanse, because that worked very well last time and I really want to get back into it.
Excellent.
So I'm hoping that's going to happen. I've not got confirmation from everybody that's going to happen yet, but
fingers crossed.
Stay tuned. I'd like it to happen.
I also can tell you that at the end of the month, before we hit December, at the end of November, we are going to have another session of the Call of Cthulhu game.
That is awesome, because I missed it last time because of circumstances beyond my control, but I really want to get into it. I really like the idea of that game, and I really want to have a proper go at it.
So hopefully that's going to go well, and my predictions will be met.
Indeed. I think that's it for now, guys. Bid you a very good night, and I'm actually going to throw a raid. I think this guy is still online. The guy I want to raid is still online. Bear with me one moment. So we're going to... When my Twitch decides it wants to work.
When Twitch decides to work,
oh, he's
as
not...
as it tends to.
Oh, I don't think he is online. That's a shame. So we're going to throw a raid over to a channel, a very good channel that I've found recently called Maya, who does a lot of Star Citizen,
Progress.
does a lot of other things, but he's not online at the moment, so that's a shame. So, who can we throw a raid to? Let's throw a raid to. I think Luke and James are on actually.
Luke and James are playing some Call of Duty, so we can throw it at them.
Oh yes. Pick a live channel to raid or host. I want to. No, let's not do that one. Let's go to Luke and James Play. Let's go to them. Raid is in progress in 10 seconds. With that, guys, we'll bid you a very good evening. Thank you very much for watching. Good night, guys.
Good night.